Okay, and we're back for part 2 of the large modern PSA reveal. Sorry about the poor cut, hard cut earlier on the end of that video. Anyways, getting right back into it. Lev Bell in a 10. This is not the Prism, but it is out of $4.99. So kind of a surprise to see this in a 10. I mean, this is a thick card. Obviously, it has kind of a lackluster patch, but another 10 that was a bit surprising to me. This was also a surprise. 2000 SPX Urlacher in an 8. This is out of 2000. It has a strong auto, not so great of a patch, but again, it's a relatively thick card, and this border, that edge is pretty rough. So happy to see an 8. Let's see. This one was kind of another surprise. I pack pulled this out of 2003 SP Authentic box. Again, another thick card. I don't think it's numbered, but I do think it's game used. Game used jersey. So that's another cool one in a 10. Peyton, thick card. This is a rookie from Collector's Edge, 50 point. And this one surprised me. The corner of the card up here was coming apart. So the card was kind of I think you'd call it delaminating. Anyways, still gets an 8. So I don't think PSA saw that. So that feels like a strong grade for that card. More Peyton. This is the Skybox EX 2001. Fun card here. As you could see, this is acetate. And so I think a 9 is reasonable. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty tough set. Obviously, I don't have much experience with it since I'm a vintage guy. Randy Moss, same set and same grade in a 9. This isn't a very thick card, but it's in the thick card holder. So there you have that. Rogers base in a 9. There was the tiniest little print speck. And so I think a 9 is appropriate. Makes sense there. Gets the 9. Let me do some pile stack management over here. Okay. Let me unplug this. I was charging my phone. Sorry about that. This is out of 2007 playoff contenders. Round numbers, gold. And this has 2 Hall of Famers here, AP and Calvin Johnson. Gets a 9. It's out of 250. Kind of cool. Not a whole lot of value there, but dual Hall of Famer. Dual Hall of Fame card. Calvin. Chrome. Mint 9. Centering's a little rough here, so mint 9 I think is the correct grade for that card. I was hoping for a 10 here on this. But the centering doesn't look all that great. So Rivas, I think he'll eventually make the haul as well. Anyways, mint 9 on his rookie out of that same set, 2007, numbered out of 1,000. Another Calvin. This is a low end card here. This is from the Topps team set. So super low end. Probably not worth sending. But it's a 9, and it is a Hall of Fame rookie. Base Breeze in an 8. Now that I'm looking at it in hand, it's off top to bottom. Little corner touch here, whatnot. 8. 8 seems fair. LT Auto. This is on card from the Pacific set. Picked this up super cheap. Hall of Fame rookie autograph card, serial numbered out of 1/1500, and I think I picked that up for like 25 bucks. Okay, I think this is probably the most valuable card in the whole order. Pack pulled this, guys. This is my biggest pull ever. I've never pulled something like this. Tony Romo, SP Authentic, in a 9. Not the strongest auto, but it's on card. It's out of 1200. I think these go for like $400 or $500. I'll post the value for that one. So, Tony Romo there. Gore gets the Gem 10. Another guy that's going to make it into the Hall. Canton comes calling. This I was hoping for a 7 on this. This corner is a mess. I was hoping it'd still pull a 7. Gets a 6, so I don't know, what's that worth? 20 bucks? These are kind of cool. This was in a binder I had since I was probably 10 years old, 12 years old. Yeah, it couldn't have been 99, so I had to at least be, geez, okay, well, to be honest with you guys, I don't even know when I got these, but I had this binder sitting in my collection. Not even sure where I got it, anyways, Collector's Edge Fury. No, that does make sense. I could have been 12. I don't know how old I am, guys. Galvanized. Collector's Edge Fury, galvanized. And it's the preview. So normally these are numbered, but this is the preview. So this is a pop 1. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. I mean, I'm not a huge 90s insert guy, but pop 1, some Barry collector probably wants that. This is, I think this is also a pop 1. Ricky Williams. Another preview, same set. And I mean, like I said, these were stored in a binder and they look good. So I sent them. There you go. Another pop 1 beauty there. Another pop 1 beauty. And this is Bailey's rookie year. So Hall of Fame rookie, and woo! That's pretty rough. You know, looking at this closely, I don't think a 10 makes sense, but PSA is certainly going to put more emphasis on the front of the card. The front looks gem mint, back does not. Base SP Authentic Brady gets a 9. 10 would have been cooler. Culpepper Players Inc. gets a 9. This is not numbered. CC. This was in a box that I had. No sleeve. No penny sleeve. No top loader. Just floating around in a box. From 2001 SP Top Prospects. Gets a 10. Is Sabathia going to make it into the Hall? I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. Another Megatron. I also pack pulled this. He's there with Ikaika Alama Francis. Not exactly a household name there, but he's on the Lions, and that is out of 1,000. Probably not much value there. Edge rookie. This was in that same binder that I had. This is from Collector's Edge Odyssey. I don't think it's numbered. No, not numbered, but that's a rookie, I think. 99, I think it is. Here's a McNabb preview. Bet you that's a pop 1. Yeah, I'm surprised I did so well on these. I was expecting 9s across the board. Someone's going to want that Pop 1 beauty. Moss. Prestige in a 9. Got his sweat towel there. Here's a super cheap Peyton. Upper deck choice in a 9. 9 looks right. Not centered at all. Back to some 86 tops. Ricky on the Yankees in a 9. Oh, this is a highlight. 87 tops. Future Stars. Bo Jackson gets a 10. I think this is a pretty tough 10. I know the pop is probably the pop's probably to the moon, but gets a 10. Pretty off center on the back as well. I will take it. Very nice. That'll be for sale. I don't know if you're crazy and you're building a, 87 top set. Speaking of being crazy, I sent in more of these 86 tops. Got a 7. LOL. Looking to do better than that. I did okay on the Herzog. Got a 9 there. Still some edge wear, which essentially all of the cards have. Eric Davis, rookie from 85, mint 9. Pleased with that. What do we got? Beltray, Bowman's Best, mint 9. That looks pretty good. Beltray, Gem Mint 10 on the Donruss. The centering isn't the best here. You want this baseball, that half ball, to be equivalent to that half baseball. So it's not even dead centered, but it gets the gem. Pretty sure I pulled that beauty. 86 Karl Malone. It's got a bum corner, but gets an 8. Karl Malone, rookie. From the iconic 86 Fleer set. Funny story about this card. This was an SGC 6.5. Kid you not. I think it was SGC 6.5 because SGC is insane about centering. If it's off center and you're thinking about subbing to SGC, just don't. Just don't. Don't do it. You will regret it, and you'll be like me, and you'll snap it. And if it's sharp, it'll do better at PSA. So save the off-centered sharp cards for PSA. Send your centered stuff to SGC. Score, traded, 9. Griffey. The Kid gets a 9. Another one. Well, 89 Fleer. Let's see what's going on here. Not the best with this centering, but the centering looks about right. That corner is a little tough. So an 8 there. Bird. In the 86 Fleer sticker set. That looks about right. That's a fair grade. Just looking for fair grades. That's fair. Happy with that. Karl Malone, 88 Fleer sticker. That's off top to bottom. Certainly wouldn't send that at $30 a card. I don't know if I'd send any of these at $30 a card. Maybe the Romo. Not sure if we'll see those days come back anytime soon. Down to $9.50. Barry Bonds in a 9 from the rookies set. Here comes another Barry from the 86 update. This edge is rough. I think this is centered well. Gets an 8. Probably hoping for a 9 here, but that top edge is rough. Excuse me, I got some hiccups here. Hewing in a 7. Yeah, 7. That looks about right. Not sure what my expectation there was, but a 7 seems right. This is one of the nicer cards in the order as well. Olajuwon. Sharp. Pretty well centered. I think if this is in a 10, it's like a it's like a $7,000 or $8,000 card. 10s are probably turned off for this though. I'm not saying this warrants a 10. I think this warrants a 9. Yeah, it probably does at least. Hakeem Olajuwon rookie in a 9. And, well, what's better than one than 2 9s? This one's a little more off-center, in my opinion. It's still sharp. Gets a 9. Another Patrick in an 8 this time. Pat Ewing in an 8. Got a lot of these stickers in here. Isaiah Thomas in a 7. Okay. Always wondered what's going on with his leg there. Is that like a huge brace he's wearing? Is he wearing a brace or like a compression sleeve on his quad? It just looks so weird. Yeah, not sure what's happening with that. Another Bird. I think another 8. I think the other one was an 8 as well. This has got like a little hanging piece there. It's an 8. Nice. Larkin in a 9. This one's better centered than the other example we saw. It wasn't a Larkin, it was a Maddox, but that one gets a 9. Hey, 86 tops in a 10. But of course, this is from the 86 tops, number 704 that doesn't have that black border. So I'm sure this is a cheap 10. What is it? $30? Schmidt. Embarrassment. 8. Yeah, it's funny. I thought this was cleaner than the others. Yeah. Don't think too many people are going to be grading 86 tops ever again. But never say never. Seaver. I think I threw this in here. He had, at the time that I was putting this away, I think he had, I was putting this order together. I think he had just recently passed. Dominique Wilkins, 88 sticker in an 8. Okay. This is a pretty tough one. Skybox Manning. Skybox Thunder, excuse me. I think that's right. The corners are touched. So an 8 on the Manning. We got one stack left. It is a tall stack, but one stack. From that binder, print line, a little bit of a little scuffing there. Torrey Holt, 8. Flair Showcase. This card just really puts an emphasis showing off his insane bazooka forehead. Man, does that guy got a dome piece on him. He's all head. Row 3, mint 9. Puckett in an 8 from the top set. Had like a tiny, not a bend, but an indentation there. So I think an 8 was correct. This one did not do as well as the other. This Future Stars gets an 8. And I mean, yeah, it's probably, it's off top to bottom a bit, right? This is a surprise. This is a low-end 10, in my opinion. I don't think the centering, I don't think it's centered to 10, and it's got a surface dimple right there. That dimple and the centering, that is a low-end 10 right there. Oh, it's a low-end 10, but all that matters is the slab, right? What the slab says. What does it matter what I say? Skybox Premium in a 6. Ugh. Pretty bottom of the barrel here, guys. In a 6 on that, Peyton. Oh boy, is this the other bottom of the barrel one? Let's see. Oh no, this gets a 9. Collector's Edge Masters set. Yeah, that's got a cool kind of X-Fractor look. Out of 2,500. Okay. Finest Moss 9. Yeah, it's got a pretty bad print line there. Print line or a scratch. I think that's a print line. And you can tell by the color, it's kind of hulking a bit there. I think that's what they refer to it when it starts turning green. Just stone cold glasses inside. Top's chrome. Gets an 8. Yeah. Moss, 8. Moss, upper deck, in a 9. Not sure what we still have coming up. Bowman Chrome Preview. This gets a 10. Happy about that one. I mean, this is decent. That's a decent example right there. I don't think this card had any major issues. Well, some more kind of print dots or defects there. Yeah, I mean, hey, they gave it a 10, right? You got to be fair about what you see, right, versus what it grades out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's just move on. This foil is just so sensitive on those. Another from the team set. Not doing so well on this one. Gets a 7. I mean, with the black borders, that's not a gimme, but a 7 is less than ideal. Tops. Dirk gets an 8. That top edge is pretty rough, so I think an 8 is reasonable there. Okay, is this the one? Derek Jeter, 93, upper deck, gets a 10, and I cannot believe this got a 10. When I sent this in my mind's eye, I was thinking this was going to be like an 8 or a 9. See that edge wear? That corner doesn't look right for a 10. This corner doesn't look right for a 10. That's pretty rough. So this, to me, this feels extremely generous. Little scuff up here as well. No, that's on the holder scratch. That's okay. This feels like a low-end 10. But again, I'm not important. I don't matter. Speaking of 10s, the iconic Bo Jackson score gets a 10. Centering's off, but it gets a 10, so it doesn't matter. Moss 10. Again, that's a low-end rookie right there. This was a previous PSA rejection. This was rejected by PSA for being minimum size requirement. And today it's an 8. And I'll leave that as it is. It's an 8. Again, you guys, PSA, they are, out of the large grading companies, they are by far the most inconsistent. You could have a card that's a 10 one day, it's rejected the next day, it's a 7, it's an 8, it's a 9, 8.5. Guys, they are the most inconsistent company out of the top 3 or 4 that there is. I don't know if they'll ever be able to repeat their grades. We'll see. Yeah, they're just shooting from the hip. 7 on the Kareem. If you don't believe me, snap some cards. Send them back when the grades get cheap. 10. This is from the traded set. This is a pretty easy 10. As long as it's centered and sharp, you should do fine. McGuire. Oh man. Well, I missed it. I missed the boat here. Yeah, this should not have been sent in. That is me being sloppy putting these orders together. Little print defect there. The Mattingly Fleer gets an 8. Getting down to it. 84 Schmidt. I was hoping for a little better than that. That gets an 8. Although I'm sure that's fair. Ripken, 84. Gets a mint 9. Okay. All right. Mint 9. That seems fair. Panini Select. This is the first year of Panini Select. This Tom gets a 9. This was kind of a surprise. This has been in my PC since I was a kid. They threw this one a 10. I don't think this is worth much. It is centered. That's why I sent it. It's been in my collection probably for over 20 years. Gets a 10. Nice. MJ in a 10. 6. I thought this would do better. This Palmer. This I thought was sharper and a little nicer than the Johnny Bench that got an 8, but it gets a 6. I thought this was nicer as well. Bill Madlock, Rookie Cup, gets a 6. Not much value there. Dr. J gets an 8. That's not bad. From the 81 top set. What else we got? We got another Rock. Tim Rock Reigns in a 6. That's pretty rough, but a 6 seems fair there. Edgren. Mint Fury, that preview set again. These are just cool looking. Again, I'm surprised they did so well on all that foil. Getting back into some baseball. A little bit of staining back there. 74 Reggie gets a 4.5. Yeah, that's deserving. Don't think that should have done much better. Pete gets a 6. With that corner, in that corner, 6 feels nice here. That feels like a pretty friendly grade. Carew gets a 7. That looks good. Yeah, those are some pretty rough corners for a 7. On another day, that's a 6. Bernard King in a 7 from the 78 set. That looks fair to me. This is a sharp, first solo card for Magic. That centering looks pretty good. This will probably be for sale as well. I think most of these will. Whoa, we got an LT that snuck into the other pile, and it got a 5.5. Yeah, all right, 5.5. Yeah, I tried to not show all those just to avoid the embarrassment. Let's go back to that one. We'll end on that one. 74 Angels team card gets an 8. That's nice. George Brett from the 86. Yeah, okay. Well, so at least we're not going to end on this. I must have missed a wrinkle or something. because 5, that's pretty shabby. Let's move on. Let's end on a nice note here. 82 tops traded. Cal. I didn't have this, so this is going to stick with me. I was afraid. You see the gap in the top of the holder? I thought this, I think if I snapped this and submitted it 5 more times, it would probably get rejected. Minimum size requirement, 3 out of 5. But today, doesn't matter. It got an 8. I think an 8 is fair. The centering's pretty good. The corners are sharp. I've been looking for this Ripken. So I'm really happy that it got the minimum. I'm really happy it got a straight grade and it got the 8. So that's it, guys. Overall, I'm really happy with the grades. I think they were fair. There were a couple head scratchers, but hey, it's a 170 card order. I think these were fair grades. Really happy with these results. So, the PSA pendulum swings back to nice, reasonable grades. We'll see when the next stuff comes in. Hope you guys enjoyed this extravaganza. Until next time, Papa Rossi, Talking Ball Cards. See ya.